important for both
this
of
is
these
a really
squads.
important game for both.
For
Jesus.
GE in
I'm
particular,
gonna get Nongshim
it's
start on
winning, you're
attack,
into the
G
playoffs,
start on
losing, you're done.
defense.
That is the simple tale
Couple
of
of
it.
classic
Nongshim's a much more
armors. We got a
complicated
frenzy
affair,
for Danby. He's gonna
but
absolutely
GE,
send it.
it's been pretty
to
good on
be
this
here.
map. They lost to it once, and they're like, okay.
Crystal
we're
double
gonna throw
shock though,
something quite
and
a
they
bit
have no
different at
armors.
you.
Like the shocks can
A
be
lot of different flavors to
insane.
this.
Imagine
I mean,
he
I think
early shocks
especially with
this.
Yeoman not being on the
Oh god, is he gonna early shock
that's
this?
kind of an interesting choice, but it seems like more teams are leaning into the Vice as time
Would've
goes on. I
actually
think
chunked
Sage's
quite a
perfectly
few.
fine. Got a little bit of a push out here towards B main. There is the toxic screen in front for Poppy. He's already doing a little bit of damage, but gets forced back. Oh, Crystal got the angle.
Some nice covering
Damn,
fire.
Crystal.
Francis actually sends him kind of strafing into that one there. Persia able to find one as Poppy does get taken down. Crystal lingering here just within the smoke. Spike going to be recovered by Ivy.
Crystal is locked in because of the deadlock veto.
That's a hell of a
He
shot
didn't get
from
to use any
Persia.
shocks, but honestly, he did so much damage
Brings it back
that
to
he
Barry.
did great.
That's a big one, especially since you still have the deadlock wall up for a little bit longer.
Okay,
So
most teams at the moment are heavy retaking
your
from here, and I
defense
hate it.
And even adding an extra
So I
sonic
do
sensor
love
to the
that they
layer.
were
NHL
3
looking
here.
from Mutant
They kind of
obviously just
separate a
now
little bit.
getting
One
ready to
goes
be
over
in the
towards
action.
spawn.
And if that lands on top of Persia or RB, they're pretty much instantly going to be goners. Net at the ready. Ivy sending it, managing to get grab onto 2. He
No
himself,
way.
though, stunned up there for the moment. Looks to reroute. Paint shell going to be sent. RB swinging, spotting.
No
W's.
way.
Bite gonna end
Ivy's
up being a
tanking
little
all
bit
the
wide.
util
Bad.
from his
Getting
team.
a headshot and Persia able to
And
collect a
himself.
3rd kill. Gives on finding one. RB getting the other, getting hounded down the time. Just playing the
RB's
clock
played
against
well in
him.
terms of
Yeoman is able
time.
to find that elimination, but
Yeah,
he's
nicely
just
done
not
from
really going to be able to
RB.
have this one here in hand as Persia
Dude,
gets
Persia
himself
did
a
great.
4K. Nongshim rescue
Dude,
the
a lot of
pistol.
stuff going on
Yeah,
there.
that's just what the doctor ordered.
I
for
still think
Nongshim.
Crystal did great. It's a
Persia's been a little
shame.
quiet, compared to
It's a
what we
shame
saw
he
in
didn't get to
Ascension,
get his
where he
shocks
was
out.
arguably Nongshim's best player. So to see him come through with a big 4K,
Did he have a
nice
chance?
step up. Couple bangers here early
Yeah.
from Crystal, just spamming there, expecting the execute. But Persia had other ideas.
Hello, Weber. Good morning,
He
mate.
was really clean here. 14 HP, but the time had already run out. So an easy peek there as soon as the tap goes through, just to make sure. And a little wave as well to let him know. But I mean, this GE comp, there's so much to talk about here.
No, he
gonna
was
get much
tanking
time
all
with
his
it.
own util, man. It's funny.
Especially with this Neon, you know, Nongshim will happily turn up the
Okay,
tempo.
I'm finally
Notice
seeing
Francis calling the
teams
shots again.
TP here with
In case you missed it
Norman.
earlier, Francis
do beat
is back
them
on
to
the
this
IGL
choke.
role. So RB, that's why he's slotting back over to that Viper. I think it makes a little bit of sense.
I guess unless it's like a
just kind of
Neon.
let these players, you know, do what maybe comes more naturally to them, I would
It's
say.
close, but
Francis was
you
the
pretty
IGL
much
for a
just
long
get your
time.
gun out.
Stack of the moment, though, from Global. In the right spot.
I also do think that
Just a matter of who's able to strike first, and the answer is Persia.
Fades,
So
Fade
that's
dying
Van
exactly
on
where
the
this guy
floor.
is.
Sheriff
If you want
gonna
to
be
smoke
scooped
here, is
up.
pretty strong.
Baton. Oh, a damn good use. That's a belter of a shot there. Danby scaling
Great stun
forward.
from
However,
Danby.
knows that he's got these players stunned up and quickly collects 2 kills. Looks for a little bit more. And will get shut down. This does mean that Nongshim need to start
Wait, that's
slowing
in
the
the
roll
mode.
a
I'll have it.
little
That's
bit
so
here so they
good.
don't suffer any additional losses as far as the weaponry is concerned. Peek out. That goes in hand. Ivy able to find one. As
Good imagine kills the high HP
Yeoman's
there.
gonna try to see if he can get the right
Ooh,
clicks in.
high
Cannot
HP
do so.
with,
So in the end,
low
a little
HP
bit of damage
behind.
going to be found here, but the
Yeah,
Alliance
I
share,
mean,
the most
lost
important
a
weapon is
gun.
going to be carried forward.
Yeah, absolutely. Love the idea here early from Nongshim. Tuck Danby up.
Plant
right
on mid
underneath
now.
mid
I mean, this
top
whole
and
map
wait
is
for
about mid,
contact.
really.
And then they kind of spam some shots in. He throws the relay bolt, catches onto both players that are up there. That's an easy clear for the Neon. Yudotan hitting some nice shots. And giving GE a little bit of hope
Imagine the
here
map
in
is
Eco,
like
but
Lotus or
nice
something,
job
but
there as
aggro
well.
A is mid.
You know,
Yeah,
by
most teams
Francis,
are going to try
being a
and
little bit of
do
bait
something,
for
especially
Ivy
on
to
defense.
set up for those last couple
Go
kills.
aggro here.
Doing a great job there, you know, knowing that he's weak and ooh, that hurts.
The
Okay,
damage
but
onto RB puts it
Danby
down to
did get
75.
through, and he didn't
Crowley
lose
chasing
that
forward.
much.
Danby trying to scale here. Ban able to find one, finds 2.
Dude,
Line here at yard, finds himself a 3rd, gets the reset as well as Francis is going to be forced back
the Vice
away.
Flash
Stinger
here is
eventually will
really
collect
strong.
one. And that leaves Persia now all alone. Slowly trying to creep his way across. And ultimately, this is looking to be a very solid anti-bonus here for GE.
Well, Ban is so good. I mean, whether he's on the ISO or the Clove, he has been instrumental in
split
a
lost
lot
around,
of GE
yeah.
success here in stage 2.
They did my other
really
rule, man.
frag out.
Spamming
Love
towards
the way that
middle.
they're leaning into his natural ability.
I will say
Smoke
they
comes
heavy
down,
held.
so just
They
break
heavy
through.
held over
There you
towards
go.
A at the
Easy
beginning.
money.
It's 3 strong A.
Little
Pretty
spray
strong
and
A
play.
with a
Well,
spam
Oak's
over
gonna be
towards middle.
carried forward. 4 players alive. Ban
It's
now
a nice
just 3
Vice
charges
Flash.
away from having that not dead yet online and ready to go.
I like the Vice at the moment from
It's the
watching
bonus,
it.
so you turn up the tempo a
Feels
little bit,
really
just try
nice.
to make a
Vice feels really
fast
nice when you
breakthrough,
try and
but
do like a
you're getting a little
1-3-1.
bit of info,
It's so much delay.
on where
And then
and
you can
how
have the
Ben is going
forms
to want
either
to play
side.
on that clove. You know, it's not too different.
Like I think this
in
little
terms of
setup at the
where
moment
he's
is pretty
positioned
strong
on
from
the map,
them.
where we normally see him on the ISO.
They got the
in
2
situations like
blockers,
that,
right?
but
1
kinda
and 2.
curious how they're gonna
And the other 3
pilot that
can
agent, because one of the
focus
things
on
I'm
mid
worried about for GE
and
is not
fast
having that
rotate if need
vulnerable
be.
to clear some of these tight angles. So you have to really be sharp with your reads, with making sure that you're checking every corner.
Neon's doing
Every
pretty
cubby.
good
Once
to
again,
actually get out
got
through these
Domby
areas.
tucked in underneath mid-top. Smoke there in Francis's face, and just does a little bit of spray through.
Oh,
This
does
is
they
nice for
sleep good?
Nongshim.
Yeah.
They've got good
Dude, somehow I
mid-control
felt a
here.
bit more tired
So they can kind
than
of
I
figure
did
out how they want
yesterday,
to
even though I
pivot
got
off the
more
back of
sleep.
this.
I think 6 hours is
Now
not
you're
the
gonna know
spot,
that
man. 4 hours, I
Crystal
normally feel
gonna be
pretty
up here
good.
with that Odin.
But I did get a lot
You
of
try to
sleep.
challenge that.
Love that ping though from
Take
Crystal.
me longer to wake up.
Knows
charges
that
with
is
the
just gonna
Prime.
be a
Thank you so
forward
much, bro. I
face for
appreciate that.
Francis to keep
Thank you
the
for the Prime
position of
usage,
Domby
mate.
disguised here for the moment. He's reading it very well. Cut in towards yard.
Okay, ban
Still
with the
got sheer
lead
wall
over
and
towards
Thorns
B.
set up here to
Haven't
try
got
to slow down the
information on
approach
the
from
sides
RB.
yet.
Yudotan is quickly going to backpedal. Fighting the corner,
Damn,
Pinchel gonna go
Danby.
flying out, and Yudotan maybe catching a glimpse right before the
Yeah,
paranoia had
I think the
connected.
Omen
Does
flash
manage
came
to
in
come
a
away
little
with
bit
one,
late
but
on that
Persia
one.
quickly trades it
Danby
back.
kind of sent it with no one behind him.
Gilman now on the floor, but already the full forces of Global Esports encroaching here on this position. Haunt reveal onto Crystal.
Shucks. But Shucks doesn't
Able
feel comfy
really
to get
put
the
that
util
over
out
to use
yet.
here from this position. Need to try to continue to scale out of backside.
Yeah, this is going to be interesting. They're pushing over towards middle. Number 1, good stand.
Shock darts lobbed in, still the approach coming
But
in.
then how do
Deep
they handle
flank from
this?
Poppy just getting ready to arrive, but Francis is watching the angle here for now. They need
They
an
got to
attention
chill on
pull.
site.
Try to drag these eyes away
I
from
think
that
Ban has
spot.
to chill on site
There's a
instead
swing
of doing
in,
what he's
there's
doing.
the
But
kill.
maybe I'm wrong.
Tap for the defuse, but widely Nongshim have this one in hand as they look to very quickly reply and deny Global Esports from tying things up. So 3-1.
It's just
they will
very hard
maintain
to
the lead.
retake this
Yeah,
side,
this
man. I
is
swear.
Good
But
stuff from Nongshim in terms of their
yeah, I mean, they
macro.
killed the person coming from
a few
middle.
little
That's
micro
the main
issues
thing.
for GE though. I like the idea of
Simpson.
keeping Yeoman tucked in
Thanks so
the
much for the
pocket.
8 months. And we've got
Waiting for his
Pickle's
vice wall to
Penguin
pop,
as well.
waiting for
Thanks
this
for the
execute
11
to really
months,
be
man.
fully committed to.
Thanks
The
so much,
problem
ET.
is
Appreciate the
he
Prime.
doesn't hit on his initial spray too much, and Persia just turns and blasts him through the box.
I think the
Things just
C9
kinda
game had
crumble
my
from
brain.
there. You know, Francis
man.
wins a
They
duel
messed up some
on
rounds.
point on the site, and then it just crumbles piece by piece. Also, credit to Persia, just
Yes, the
permanently
C9,
locked in towards
the
mid-stairs
C9 VOD
watching
review is going to
that.
be...
I'm being in trouble if
Whoa,
he keeps going.
Oh, trying to go with the slide at Ban. Shrugs that one off.
Bro.
It's a shutdown there. Yuda's on the one eating all of the damage. Showstopper online, but obviously a little less enthused about committing it when you're very likely to get sniped out of the sky.
Why was there no...
Bottom of the Poppy, RB.
Why was there no
Force him
util?
back, but can't flush him out.
You're really close to a couple ults for your...
Oh.
Scouted.
Yeah.
He's gotten in, and I don't think that they read this at all.
No way, they're next to each other.
He's going to get ready to swing the corner. Yeah, he's able to strike, finds one, gets a respawn here onto the enemy Viper, faces in. Yudotan, lucky to come away alive.
Mate,
Continues the back
pop
and forth.
those
Poppy holding
fawns.
his own, takes down Persia. Net going to be removed, and Poppy, quick on the draw, finds
what was I
Ivy
going to
as
say?
well.
Dude, C9 yesterday, man, they had some
Not only
criminal
they had
rounds.
this one in hand, the space
never seen a
opened up there by
Viper comp
RB being able to lurk forward onto the site. It very quickly gets undone.
From it being
Crystal
popular
ends
as
up
well,
being the only
mainstream.
casualty.
Yeah, that's a
I've never
toughie
seen a
for
Viper
Nongshim.
comp lose that many
If RB
after
can win
plants.
that swing on B lane,
And they had
he
the
just
man
get
advantage every
some
time.
bullets to hit. Yudotan was already weak.
It was wild to watch.
That would have been potentially a very
Wait,
different
does he use a
round.
better lineup than mine? I
But
think
there's
it
nobody
uses an
really
easier
in
lineup
place
than mine.
just yet. You know, the paranoia.
Dude,
to
it
try
took
to
me
set
so
up
long
the
to find
slide,
that
but
lineup for Coach
man,
Potatoes. Not even
sees the
joking.
lightning coming out of the feet.
It took like at least
Yudotan,
25
that's
minutes.
a huge win right there. That's probably the round. Poppy as well, standing tall there,
And I think he has a better one than mine. It
right
looks
out of the
easier.
grab net. Absolutely phenomenal stuff from him. Now you have a Nightfall. You're one away from an Annihilation as well for Ivy. Domby one away from his ult. Persia just a Sheriff. So the economy
That's a long
wobbly
time.
for
I like to
Nongshim.
think that I'm good at these
Really like
days
to get
for
this
you, but
round, get yourselves back into
I
that
think so.
economic groove. Here we go.
Like to try to delay.
Okay, straight up
Domby already
retake.
in ahead of that
Crystal.
one, but a good amount of
Spam,
damage gets up to
spam with the
wall,
Odin. They
quickly
can kind of
broken
fast
down by
forward.
the
It
Yoda.
didn't take too
Global
much space
Esports
right
once
now.
again do have players in the right position to try to counteract this. Push
Dude,
around the corner.
I'm telling you,
Tommy gonna be
if
good for one, but Francis
Crystal,
finding two,
if
finding
Crystal
three.
got
Not
some
dead
shock
yet,
darts
Bob
down
Bam.
from back of
into the
sight where he
action,
was
has
a
the
little
back pedal away,
safer,
manages to get around the corner.
he would
Some
be
more damage
farming.
suffered, and then the kill gonna be found.
He'd have so
Seems
much
like we're just
damage.
gonna pendulum swing these rounds once again. Still with an opportunity though, our global esports.
FNS's stream ripped.
Yudotan
Wait, what?
can just try to send this
Did he wake,
showstopper
did he
off
wake
the
up at like
plant,
4 a.m. and then his stream died? It's
Spike gonna be
devastating.
going through, lobs it in, finds Francis kind of banking that one off the wall.
Flow of no value. It's the TMV ult right there.
Annihilation available, swing onto the corner. Ivy
right.
just gonna be struck down. Now RB needs to clutch it out. The push finds the first, plays back, waiting for the tap. Yudotan on the hunt and taken down.
Damn,
Red Bull
RB, man.
clutch is
This is a
found.
lot of rounds already on attack
manages
here.
to bail them out.
He might be in trouble.
That's really nice for RB. Has had some really impactful
Off-season
rounds.
rank
Getting
grind
that
again?
lurk in
Dude,
the
I'm so
previous round.
down.
Yeah, they weren't able to convert off of it.
I'm so down.
Sitting there. Just a difficult entry, but you know, having Domby there who's willing to sacrifice himself to set up that angle, knowing that there was likely somebody
Should
holding
lean
in,
more
they saw it in the pistol.
into we should
It's a
lean
nice
more into
showstopper
trio
from
until we
Yudotan.
start getting into
Kinda
Immortal as well,
guessing
to be
Ivy
honest.
crosshair just a little bit too high
Trio
on
is
that
pretty
swing.
fun.
Missed ahead of his opponent. Now you've got more big ults and a judge for Domby.
Changes, thank you so much. Changes.
Ivy's-
Chat, you know what to do.
You could really do
Thank you
something
so much,
creative
man.
here in this
Get
round.
the slug
Persia's
oiler.
ult.
Get the spam going. Thank you so much
Obviously,
for the
they're
gifted, bro.
still gonna
Appreciate the
think
support.
about trying to tempt
Venom
fate
got
here at
gifted
B, and
by
they're just gonna
changes.
send Domby
Did
in.
that, say
Overdrive
thank you.
now gonna be popped. Looking to try to fish. The Odin spam starting
Did
to come through.
MIBR
Crystal
look
has to play
good?
back around that corner.
Actually looked really good.
Drive. Gonna be shut down. Bobby able to find
Cortezia
the one, but the trade instantly
probably
there as
had the
Persia
best
just
game
swoops in with
I've
him.
seen him have.
Wall again
be
being
honest with
broken,
you.
the barrier mesh gone. The only real access point for global
And he was
esports
like
is
the
gonna be
hype
through
man
this
as well.
connector.
Dude, this is what
Out
I
through
hate.
mid.
Oh.
I hate this. I hate the 5-person retake from here.
Sees.
Looking to just try to take the
Good
weapons
advice,
away
all,
here.
but it's
Hit,
so
however,
hard to do with all
raised
the
in
sheets though.
response from Nongshim.
Viper all over towards B main,
There's the
damn it.
stuns coming through. Annihilation
Similar
now gonna
vibes
be
to what we
sent
do in
in.
Coach
Gets the
Potatoes.
pull. Yudotan
Just
gonna
use
be
it for off the
dragged
pun
here
on this,
to
it's
his
too strong with the
demise
spam.
as Ivy gets himself a 3K.
Dude,
As the
Nongshim
raise
looked good.
does fall.
Longship looked
3
good, and
rounds now up.
GE
Nongshim
had
get the
need
5.
to do a
Yeah.
timeout, man.
They're doing a great job on these executes onto B. GE doesn't have much recourse, but to try to play retake, like you said, it all
Like the
has to
Sage
come through
comp
Link.
more of this current one.
Once you get this player on the back of site, once you get Poppy dead, that really simplifies things. That's a great
don't really mind, to be
annihilation,
honest,
and
man.
Ivy protecting
I don't
it.
think the clove's great.
Heard some of that spam trying to clear it
I
out.
don't really understand the idea of the clove
right
too
there and
much,
ready to collect
unless
that
they're
2K.
trying to use like their
Basically
middle
plays like a
middle
cypher trip.
instantly
With the
full
sonic sensor, it
spam
goes
to
off.
try
Okay,
kill the
boom.
neon.
There's the ultimate in your face.
Yeah.
Other
Pretty
than
much
that,
guaranteed to get a grab.
Love the responses to it, the ultimates. You know, they throw the Steel Garden. That's cool. We're going to throw a Seize to buy a little bit of extra time for that Steel Garden to decay. And then we're also going to throw our Viper's Pit
Generational
down. So
theory
good
for
luck with
Corrode,
that.
excited.
That's
Damn, dude.
really just good on-the-fly decision-making from the Nongshim
You
players.
won't be able to see.
Playing the tic-tac-toe game of the ultimates very, very nicely.
Don't worry, I'll wait.
Really, really impressive stuff. But A-Site, I mean, the thing
Nice
for
try.
GE is when
As
I'm
long as you
looking at
get
the
a-
map, when I'm
as long as you
looking
get
at
a
how
try.
they're structuring themselves, you know, they're putting that Vice wall right at the front of AR that a lot of teams are doing these days because it's so annoying.
Could
to
you
get
rate that
past
B
wall
hold?
because there are angles you can
It's
take from yard and
Definitely one of
from
the lower
elbow
numbers at the moment.
that when you're close enough to that wall to trip it, somebody can just pop around and shoot you, and you just can't, you know, do much about it. It's not like Lotus where that wall you can kind of pop it and mess with it a little bit. Much harder to do. So I figured they'd be leaning a little bit heavier over towards the B side, a little bit quicker, but Nongshim's just been too fast. I mean, once Domby's in, it's really tough to do anything about it. 'Cause
Symmetry,
they're
thanks so
playing
much for the
well
gifted as
trade.
well.
Francis
Thanks
in
for doing that,
particular has been
Symmetry.
right at his
Appreciate
heels.
that. There you go,
And even
Weber.
though Domby isn't lighting up the scoreboard, he's doing a great job entering for this team.
Look at him, what a polite guy.
Double swing in, that's a
Okay,
headshot.
G,
found.
start going a
Crystal
little
down
bit
to
more
42.
aggro over towards B. Struggling over towards B, they got a bit
Quick back away
aggro.
from Ivy
Reaction
is-
to seeing them push here, they
Able to
try
identify Yudotan here around the corner. There's no
and push.
escaping
We
that.
put a
Hunter's Fury still gonna be
Sova
committed
all
here.
into the eco.
From Crystal to try to find something. Ban will find a headshot on the RB, but that's
Oh,
about
they're in
it.
absolute
Otherwise,
shambles.
the ults widely
Team's in
are
absolute
not
shambles.
finding value. And you talked about Domby not lighting up the scoreboard. Well, let her do talking.
Good.
And he is responding. Quick little 3K chance for a fourth. See if Poppy can try to find a little bit more damage here. And it's just going to be the full face
Well,
here into the
6
smoke.
on attack.
Francis will collect it. Nongshim
Is
now
the map done?
6-2, shrugging off any thrifty attempts.
Feels a
Yeah,
little
this
done.
is just great stuff for Nongshim. You know, with Domby, like I said, maybe not lighting up the scoreboard, but he was doing such a good job on the entries, and they were following up off of it nicely. This is just great play from him, able to dodge the Hunter's Fury as well here. You know, a little bit of an attempt at a set play there by Global Esports to get that Hunter's Fury to connect, and doesn't really find much value. Nice win for Ivy out in mid.
After a timeout as well.
Really Domby this time gets it done
they
with the
really
fragging.
talk about the fact that they can use Silver into that equal in the timeout.
And
It's crazy.
This mid-pressure
Up goes out.
that
Oh my goodness.
GE can't
Up
really
goes
seem to
out.
find answers for.
Odin out.
You know, you add the clove in
But
for
the
maybe an
Optimate
extra
don't
layer of
spam at the
smoke.
beginning.
You're actually gonna
Nice
Viper.
Symmetry,
Viper's
thank
pit
you
a
so
lane
much. Jesus,
to
look
try
at
to
your
just
number,
shut
dude.
this avenue of attack
Thank you so much,
down.
man. 19, that
Try
makes
to force
20
them into
altogether
the
today. Thank
other
you so
sides
much,
of the map.
Symmetry.
You know, Crystal's
Chat,
got
you're
this
doing a
Odin.
great job.
You got two
Lot
players
of
pushed
spams.
out B main.
Again, if anyone
So
got
this is good macro
gifted
from
at Symmetry,
Global Esports.
they thank you.
See if they can
Appreciate
convert
that,
off of
Symmetry,
it.
man.
Gotta
Thank
win
you so
these
much.
fights outside of lobby.
It's a slow creep back here. Trying to flush them into this operator.
Let's go, Nongshim.
Push forward as
Dude,
well
the
here from
Chobra.
Ban, about to
Chobra
find the
believer.
timing, swings out,
Dude,
and
he
it's
didn't
all
even-
just whips. Kill immediately found. There's Paranoia.
Yeah, I mean, their backup
Gets
to
the
B is
connection
going
there.
aggro on B, and they're
Backpedaling
just getting
frantically
wrecked.
is
And honestly,
Yodathon.
Nongshim have read him like a
Force
bird.
forward into the smoke, now dead as he peeks back out. Domby just running all over him. And finally be felled, but Crystal's got nowhere to go. Netted up, dropped by Ivy.
Yeah,
And
it's
now it's
a
just Yeoman with RB
it's a bind.
having the read
It's a
on this
bind
Vice's
kind of vibe
position.
right now.
Wall will bloom.
For
He
sure.
will die. But that is still just utter domination here on display from
How can I have
Nongshim.
a Vice Viper?
They're
And it's
winning
this easy to get
so
into
many
B.
important battles around the map individually. That's just scaling things forward. Got to see what happened with Poppy inside of his Viper's pit, or
I mean,
maybe
this
stepped
one they went
outside of it.
aggro, I guess.
Missing each other. Ships in the night here.
Yeah.
Like the way they playing.
Well, that's
Dude, especially in Ascension, they were
Good
like a
news for
mini
Yo,
Paper
man.
X.
should be able to keep the gun at least. It looks like.
Unless he rotates in the mid.
Yeah. I mean, he's just looking for the exit now. It's just a matter of what does Ivy do. They didn't read that he went into spawn. I don't think they're going to figure it out in time. But I need to see what happens
I mean,
to RB and Poppy.
so I
'cause
actually
RB
think their
killed him
original
from
setup was
A
pretty
main.
good. The only
From
thing
where
I
I was
would
talking
change
about where that Vice wall is often put up.
is just put double fawns on B. To be honest.
Oh.
Damn,
Is
dude.
that just a little bit of lag?
Little bit.
And I mean, just bad not reading that teleport was coming in. I think maybe it was a fake TP coming through, but Persia just tick-tocking him.
Okay, low buy goes in.
There.
Yeah, I would do this
got
setup,
another
but I would
nightfall
give him
here for
like,
Francis.
I would do like fawns.
And there's no alts that are going to be online,
then
so this is going to be
Honestly, I think
of
if you got silver rotate
dealer's
here,
choice
I
here,
love a
or
silver
Nongshim.
rotate here, but
how they want to.
I think you gotta have
they're winning spam
you have
battles. They're
shots
winning
for
everything.
here.
Yeah, I mean,
Recon behind
Bannon
instead
also
of
got
recon for
similar-
info.
No, now he's dead. RB just finding him out from A main. Pushes past the wall, swinging, finding the shot on the Yeoman. You're talking with the Sheriff, still delivering, puts the spike down on the floor. That does make things potentially a little bit more awkward, given that they have the
Kai,
double stack
thank you so much,
setup
Kai. I
and
appreciate
a
that.
recovered Bulldog. But pickup, of course, comes through from the shadows.
The bacon emote, did the bacon emote slow
And
again.
you've got Ivy on this lurk, in from behind, getting ready to absolutely crush their hopes and dreams.
Yeah, he heard the guns.
If you can find the timing here. And there they go. Both are. And okay, makes up for
Very
the
nice. He was
opening
getting stressed out
shot.
in that game yesterday.
Is able to lock him down. That's a 3K. Another ult online. In the lead at the half, very much stretched.
I mean, Nongshim just doing a
This
great
is going
job.
to help the TMV's
with a lot of
anti-clove
different things,
propaganda.
but
Oh, for sure.
Finding ways around the stall
The problem with
utility.
that one is he's actually
RB
kinda
playing
right.
this angle again.
Oh.
Man, oh,
Good
man.
shot.
I mean, he was low HP, but that was some nasty stuff.
That was. They're really feeling it. Their map
The
control.
speed run?
the way
Actually, the
they're
speed
winning these
run right now.
battles.
Where we at?
So
18
good.
minutes? Oh,
And they're back into more
This is really
ultimates.
fast.
And you're still a couple away here from the showstopper, from the Cobalt. I mean, Domby just able to take that for free. Grab net there as well.
Does get the hit, but quickly removed. The double push forward there. Crystal quick to reply. It's the 1-for-1 exchange. And immediately, it's just going to be a cut of the noise and a creep back over here towards B. But Crystal's there to try to reinforce this. It seems like Nongshim's still trying to assess this as Persia makes a bit of noise in that Prowler. Surprise! Francis taken down. Spot out onto the head and somehow kill
God,
not
I mean, he's
collected.
lucky
Persia
there,
just gets a
amid.
lick of damage on the Yodathon, but cannot find the kill. Ivy at
Guys.
the same time
Ooh,
is
dude.
also not ready for this double layer.
gonna say if they
Crystal
actually
keeps them in with a player advantage.
lost that.
ever so narrowly. Attempt the wide swing out. Crystal holds his own.
8-4, they get the
Grabs the
Sova
orb.
ult for
Ult
next
now
round.
online, and RB,
Maybe.
well,
I mean
not
8-3
much
even.
more to really try
Problem
to
is
do
they're up
here.
against so many ults.
Well, there's a
I'll
world
be clutch. Nah, this one should be.
But they're
Get
picking.
one and get it
Well,
cleanly.
it is
He's got to
1v1s.
outduel Crystal. It's going to be a tough angle. Crystal so sharp there. Oh, now they're going to double down on it.
Okay,
Just
that's
made
fine.
a touch of noise there.
That's it. I mean, he actually doesn't win it.
Facing in. Oh my god, he finds the first one. Trade to the mollies. Around the paint shell. Is spotted there on the corner, but he's got to make a go of this. He needs to start sprinting.
Mate, Thorns.
Faces
Big
back,
Thorns.
has no idea what's going to be there in front of him. Thorns immediately going to be popped, and that should just about
No,
do it.
bro, wait for.
As
Okay,
yes,
well,
the
that'll
Thorns
do.
will finish him off. Just didn't have the HP to try to survive, but my god, RB.
I was worried.
Turned us into a believer for a brief little moment there. Global Esports finally able to find another round win as they get up to 3.
I mean, it's just, he's one of those players where you've seen it too many times, where he just makes magic happen, and you're like, okay, RB, I guess.
Everyone still remembers Haven Garage.
Nearly, dude.
That
It
is
would
one of
have
the
been.
best plays we've
Hello
ever
to
seen.
Hoptic.
It would have been outrageous though.
I mean, he
Yeah,
gave it a
couple of
run.
bullets.
But still some smiles there for the side of GE. I think one of the
4
concerning
ults
things
and
for
an
me now
AWP.
is you're letting GE get back into this ult cycle maybe a little bit here in this
I
round,
mean,
depending
he
on how
hits
things
this,
go.
right?
Dummy
Oh,
with an
maybe
op.
not anymore. Soft angle.
Slow creep. Ban spotted. Clipped. Not killed, however. Is now the
Damn.
Annihilation going
What
to
a
be locked
stun.
in. That does get the
What a
pull.
stun,
Crystal
what
at the
an
same
ult.
time. Hunter Sphere going to be let loose. Yeoman finding RB. Gets rid of the lurk.
I'm out of here.
And that is a player advantage. Well, oh, okay, there you go. Time's out.
Face your fear.
Peek in though, Persia. Similarly lurking on this side of the map. Ends up catching them off
Yeah,
guard.
they've
Beautiful timing.
pretty
off
much
that Nightfall.
permanently had a lock bottom and middle.
It's now a player advantage.
It's
Smoke
been such a
crossover
nightmare,
towards
and
Connector, but
honestly, I
already
think it
pushed
is
past
it is
Sierra
the play.
Global.
What was that team that was running Omen Astra?
Gonna have to be heads on
I didn't
swivels
think the
as
comp
Francis
was great,
ready to
but
strike
I
from
liked
above,
how
but Crystal
the
reads
Astra
it
played.
well.
I'm out of here.
Navi with the attempt. Shot
The
goes wide.
T1. Yeah.
You've got 2 players playing very split already
think,
to defuse the half. Crystal does not stick it now. Doesn't
I think
have
they
the
had
chance.
some nice stuff with the Astra.
They will fall.
Lux
It's going to
over
be 9
towards
to 3
B.
at
He
the
could probably
half.
try and
Notion
add this in a bit more
looking
on middle,
electric here on
and then it would
Corrode.
work
Yeah,
well.
really, really good stuff overall.
Meteor? Yeah,
you know,
Meteor actually
ID
looked pretty good
Persia,
on that.
RB having just great
Good
halves.
Astra ults, yeah. Take away
Great
the Astra
coordination
ults.
with Dombi.
Dude, I forgot about that
and
Astra
Francis
ult. I
at
need to write
times
that
and
down.
Dombi and
Watch
just,
that.
again, breaking everything
Astra was
open here
crazy.
for his team. You know, Crystal had some really nice rounds for Global Esports. I love the timing there. As that Nightfall goes, Persia's just peeking off of it just in case and finds one, then able to immediately go right back towards B main and create that extra angle. You know, 1 on site, 1 on tower, 1 on main. That is a nasty, nasty post plan to try to break. And, I mean, we'll see. Global, this attacker side, you would think
didn't
might
watch
seem
100
to be a
feet
little bit
binds.
better. Clove, I think generally a little bit better suited. That is a cute
Dude,
sign.
the game was really fun. They messed up a little bit. I think
But-
MIBR did a lot of good stuff. Basically, a lot of people messed up on defense. Both teams.
I mean, the colors are about right for Nongshim to be Team Rocket.
But it was
True.
pretty fun to
Yeah.
watch.
Yeah.
Everyone's attack was pretty good.
Now that I think
Black
about
and red.
it. Yeah.
Cortezia looked insane, man.
Somebody's parents, I'm sure.
Almost certainly.
Gone onto plat chat without notes. I used to do
Wow.
that, and then I realized
Landon
everyone
talked
was
about here
doing
for
that,
Global
and I was like,
Esports
well,
internally,
someone's got to be organized
they
here.
have these last 10 seconds to try to
That
be able to
makes sense.
rally back. I mean, like you said, you know, this is their map pick.
Someone's
Should have
gonna
a
know what
pretty
they're
good
talking
idea
about.
that the Clove can allow them to play a bit more aggressively as well.
For sure.
But seeing that kind of scoreline come out from the attack from Nongshim,
Plat chat layer.
who
That's
also do
Mark.
have a deadlock.
Yep. It's not going to be easy. And in
That's
particular,
it. I mean, this
you know,
is done,
comp,
man. Surely their
GE
comp
was
can't
never
get more
running an
than
Omen,
9.
but they had the ISO, so they at least had the vulnerable to maybe clear some angles. You don't have that anymore. And so the metal is a little bit tougher to get to land in those spots
Yeah,
where
I
you're going to
don't
want to displace players. So I'm a bit concerned. It's going to have to be really good usage of the Clove smokes to, I think, get, you know, through.
There is nobody here to try to bail Ban out of this. If they just relay bolt this corner, a double swing could be his undoing. Just now, reinforcements starting to swing around here from mid.
The interesting
For
wall.
contact. I don't think they've seen Ban here yet.
To get past their wall at
Just hidden.
middle.
I think he's just gonna wait.
Insert one here at the same time it vision blocks
This is
this.
his smoke though. That might give things
I
away.
don't
if
think
it
it's
actually
good. I
gets
think they
caught by
probably only use it
Paranoia.
on pistol, but
Just narrowly managed to avoid taking any damage there from those shots.
in Liquid Academy they played yesterday. They do
Love
play
your
again
foot moment, quick peek
today,
out,
but
Poppy, RB.
I think we can get to
Changing
sleep
some
today.
bullets and
They've
RB
already like
does get
qualified
tagged up.
basically. Dude,
Looks
time's
like
getting
they'll
pretty low on this.
reposition at the same
35.
time, though.
We're
Global
just
getting
pushing
ready
over
to scale
towards middle
forward
now.
massively into mid.
They got options either side. Cancel
Gonna be
on the
cut
B
across
because
now.
that's where they were got
Towards
seen, so
yards,
they can
Dombey
go
holding
A.
it back. The relay bolt going to be sent clear of the
Francis
blast
pushes
pad.
over towards middle.
Push now coming
Double
through.
hold
Persia
here.
doubling up on the angle, and Dombey
Damn, bro.
collecting 3. Francis wins the fight versus Poppy at the same time, and that is going to be
Dude,
both
it's not
pistols
even-
here on this map, going Nongshim's way. Yo, man, unless, but the time is just not really going to be there.
10 seconds left.
Nor is his health.
You were so close.
An amazing little volley from Yeoman to make us believe for a brief little moment.
What the?
But that belief is very quickly silenced as Nongshim get the 10.
I was going to say that
Oh, boy.
absolutely wrecked,
Well,
and then
So this
kind
is
of-
just, you know, with the time dwindling here
I
for
made
Global
believe a little
Esports, they
bit.
make the call to go up in the stairs, and Dombey gets the read. Not sure if he heard something. That's my assumption, is he heard some footsteps. Let's loose with the relay bolt. That buys the time for Persia to shift over there with him. 4-2 players in A-Link and just lock it down, end the round, basically.
on the other hand, Bacon
Just
had one
controlling
base
the map
prep.
really nicely, and Global can't get
Dude,
these
did you see what he
starts
said?
that they need.
He said it
So
doesn't matter
aggressive.
anymore. They qualified. I'm not sure how much prep he did.
Yes. Target rich
Dude, there's a
environment.
lot
RB
of
gets
people
so
lined
much
up.
Damage.
Down B.
Ooh. Then Poppy pulled down low,
And he saw the outlaw.
and Francis just able to very quickly go ahead and shut
I
him
think
down
it has
here.
to mean something, Lexi. I think he's too chill on this game.
One of them, okay, I was
Unless
going
they
to say, Yeoman
unless they
needs
like
a,
really
needs a
mess up, then
sheriff.
honestly maybe we'll get some good ones.
He is able to find one in the end, picks it up off a fallen comrade, swing in. Shot gets the head, but Francis gets
That
the
is an
kill.
absolute stomp, dude.
Slide forward, yeah, just nothing more to be done is, oh my God. Stray bullet right between the eyes, 11-3. Nongshim looking to run away with
that.
this map.
The mod's free.
They're just so in control right now. Just spraying through your own teammates trying to find RB there.
That's a great lurk, though.
It is a beautiful lurk. The way he set that up using the snake
What I
bite
think about
and his toxic
MIBR,
screen to get up
dude,
there.
they're actually like
Absolutely
slowly
brilliant.
back.
And then,
It's crazy the difference
Taking
one
him
week
split,
can make.
Sliding that garage
But
smoke.
I honestly think it
Oh,
was
yeah,
all
yeah,
down
yeah.
to
a little bit
Cortezia.
like that.
Just not really ready for that at all. If he had a, just a better gun, I think
Oh,
he
he-
probably would have been able to collect a multitude of kills.
At least 3.
Flashing.
But still, he gets so much info from it. He does a ton of damage.
Laser down.
You're just
Cortezia's the
trying to
truth.
buy
He's so good,
as much
man.
as you can here for GE.
He's the hype man as well.
Couple stingers, a bulldog,
That's crazy.
guardian, sheriff for ban.
Doing all the lifting.
But this Clove comp just not really coming to fruition for Global Esports so far. You're gonna leave Yudotan on his own at A main, trying to sell a bit of a fake. That could actually work out pretty well. You've already got a heavy stack there for Nongshim. You've already got
Who's the best ideas approach to
Francis
this
is already
map?
starting to rotate towards A-Link. They're like, well, we've got the deadlock.
DRX have
Yuto,
a
bro.
very good
If you're gonna try to
defense.
sell a fake,
NG have
we're gonna
a
start
good map
sliding a little
overall.
bit.
100 Thieves are a pretty cool
RB,
idea with the
right,
double
there's
scan.
this- Oh, no, misses the spot. Spots out the second, though. Bite down. Holds them back. Dombey sprinting around, getting into position now. Smoke going to be cycled forward
That's
here.
pretty much it. We still didn't see
Yudotan
more.
able to find one, though. Good kill to be scooped up, but
I
Francis
like-
is
I
a
like
second
Liquid's
layer,
approach to
looking
attack.
To try to flush him out, but now
But
the
I think
pivot
the
call
defense is a
ends up
little rough.
coming through. So they look to try to wrap around. Francis able to find one before getting taken down. The relay bolt now going to be lobbed in. It's 30 seconds. They need to make up their minds. They need to figure out where they're going to go.
Ready yet.
Now they do open up
And
this
then
A
they
site
go
a
into
bit
the
more.
Bulldog though.
Weapons can be
Why does
upgraded.
it feel like Ivy's just
Because
going to
Ivy-
absolutely own this?
Does not have any sonic sensors in position here to
Dude,
try to slow
Clove
them up.
really far back.
Has a net available.
Smoke, you could walk through this. Might as well take a gamble. It's a
Lock
bonus.
in,
You know that
Van
there's only
noting
2
the
here.
flank. RB dead. Ivy slowly creeping forward. Finds the first.
Big net.
The approach from behind. Getting ever closer. Finds the net. Refaces.
Hey,
Van taken
my
down.
guy's playing
Ivy
insanely well.
looking for the clutch to get them up to map point. Swings
Damn,
in.
bro.
Finds
You
it.
played that brilliantly.
This man is on fire.
Oh, this is brutal for Global Esports, but so nice for Nongshim. I mean,
That was so
Yudotan
nice
there
to watch.
doing God's work in mid. and he wins a big battle. I mean, a nice opener there as well for Ban. But Dombi, great with the reaction with the relay bolt to stall things just a little bit more. It's that mid-control that Global Esports is able to take, and then it just starts going down. But then this happens. Ivy just feeling it right now. That was a bulldog, folks.
Yeah. Smoke him if you got him. Global Esports with that final
what do you even
timeout
say at
call.
this point?
We'll send it. We'll see what comes of it.
They're just struggling to do much. I mean, this round looked winnable, very winnable.
Oh yeah.
So, you know, you're doing things well in some regards at times. But again, I mean, it's just so hard for them to control the map with this comp, especially against the Neon. You just don't have much to slow down Dombi, especially on this attacker side. Like, if Dombi wants to accelerate, you know, when he needs to get back to the mid, when he needs to make the rotates,
and then they would be fourth.
You're going to be able to do about it.
Then head-to-head, they
And again,
lost.
the only flash you have here is the Vice flash, the Arc Rose.
I mean,
the only
it'd probably be pretty good.
You know, you got those
Genji,
Razor Vines.
They're not winning that.
But again,
I don't think anyone below them is winning their game either.
And Nongshim's happy to just play map control and prevent you
They
from even
beat
getting
Secret,
those plants
right?
down if possible.
I mean, speaking of happy, I mean, obviously Chobra is here.
They beat Secret, they're so fine.
Struck down and
Damn, nice
Francis
chance.
similarly falls. I was going to say, he looks happier
okay,
than he
9
looks
goes at
wedding
it.
day, so don't tell us misses, but that might be changing.
Well, that's a great start. I mean, this round for Global Esports should be theirs in hand. I mean, worst comes to worst, you've got 2 ults in the back pocket to really make this go. You don't have the deadlock utility on this side of the map this time.
I think he's alive, it's
pretty
doable.
quickly, and so does Nongshim, to their credit.
I mean, there is 2 on
completely
site.
leaning that side of the map. If RB can win the battle on the flank, and he cannot.
Okay, well, now it's done.
Well, timeout call. And GE just hitting their shots. Showstopper in towards Persia. Only going to find a tiny bit of damage. Persia bites off a big piece there. That's just going to be used on dead. A nice headshot. Obviously, every kill that can be found here for Nongshim is going to be an immense amount of damage dealt to Global. Lob it on the net. The tap, spray, the kill. Ivy able to find another. Swings out. And that is just going to be 3 players surviving here. Global Esports.
And they got a Vice, so take a look at Nongshim's ult. It's done here.
In a row just to take this to OT. And the ult cycle very much
Maybe if they go
Nongshim
get a
at the
Sova
moment.
ult.
Absolutely. I mean, just so ready for this push out. You know,
Oh, that
Nongshim
second
going
kill
for the
is-
quick hit. Seeing if they can catch him a bit off guard, but
so
GE reads it nicely.
This is the
Playing
God's
a little bit
plan.
further back.
This is
And
the
can't win the
best
battle this
plan
time,
if you don't
RB.
have heavy pen. Like, if you don't have an Odin or an attack, this is the best plan, yeah.
Yo man able to best him there. And that's going to put Nongshim actually onto an eco. But a lot of ults. I mean, you got Dombi's ult, and that can be a difference maker. No doubt about it. And they would love to find an opportunity to really accelerate. Ivy hanging on to quite a bit of utility here at A. So waiting for some contact. Let's see if he wants to pop anything else off this drone or if he's going to try to play quiet. Oh, they should have seen the head there.
If you have a heavy pen, you have a heavy pen, you have an Odin on attack, I think you should always plant in this corner.
Not dead yet, over to Ban. Ivy eats a bit of spam damage.
I definitely think there is a
surprisingly has not
game
sent it
plan
with the barrier
of
mesh.
having an
Maybe that will
Odin
take it to spam.
perma
There you
lock,
go, now it sends it
out.
yeah, on attack.
Delays for a little bit longer.
Especially if it's like an Astra. Up on the
He
sides,
really wants to wait
block
to make sure
out,
it's there for most of
Odin
the rest of
spam.
the round.
Odin spam.
This once again puts a
telling
lot
you,
of
you're
pressure
not
on
losing.
RB. It just has a ghost in
Get
hand.
that plant
Bite
down, you're
just
not losing, it's
wriggling
just
on the corner
getting
here.
the plant.
But this is tough for GE. I mean, once RB sees this, he can play a little bit of delay.
He's able to get away from the outlaw. Backpedals waiting for a little bit more noise. As now Hunter's Fury similarly going to be online. Global Esports racking up these ultimates as they need to do if they want to continue this run back. Sees to try to hold them back. The Hunter's Fury now going to be invested, just fishing here for any kind of contact that he can get, but none is going to be found. Clear the flash, swing at the corner. Yudotan able to find one. Francis going to be struck down. RB down to 25 HP, has to frantically backpedal. Gets himself out to safety. Spike plant comes through. That at the same time with a late lurk. Finds
luck.
Ivy in transit. And that should pretty much seal the deal here for Global
Fuck,
Esports as they look to
lag.
get a flawless. Swing coming through. Downby with a nice headshot. We need so many more of those. A little bit whiffy. He finds another. Poppy not dead. Persia wrapping around from behind. Gets the audio here on the ban. And as Downby does fall. He finds it, and that's going to be 2 ultimates now committed here. Ben sends that one. The round is secured.
Yeah, I mean, Nongshim will take this. This is the round, though.
And there you go.
Does Downby want to get an op? He has money for it.
Fight back for a little bit more. And
yeah.
He does carry the weapon, so I guess a bit of an economical ult in the end. That ends up being a lot more costly than Global certainly would have liked.
Oh, for sure. I mean, Downby just hitting some nasty shots with the Sheriff. Woo! Last one, very, very nice. Yeoman there. Oh, right before the paranoia landed. Persia swung the corner, paid the price, but now you've got the Operator, now you got an Odin, you got Nightfall, you've got Annihilation. So many opportunities here. As I could see Ivy just trying to maybe set up those angles. Yeoman.
Hold up.
Retrieving flash.
Opening kill.
Too.
Yeah, that's pretty big.
I'm
In a position to pop over towards B.
He's able to find it, and once again, we put our sights on RB, who Yonatan will win out the fight very quickly. Francis with his Odin, unable to find much, and he is going to get spammed out the off the angle.
I mean, they got to save this.
Down to 5.
They definitely got to save this.
This round is over.
What do you think happened with 100 Thieves yesterday? The Icebox, they messed up fighting on sites too much on A, to be honest. I think they would have been better retaking.
Well, they're starting to win some duels, they're starting to win some battles, getting heated up.
Especially against Harbor, they always played on site like 3 next to each other.
Just great reads.
They would just get wrecked by the stuns. Then they messed up their defense on
shut him right down with an op of your own.
Bind pretty heavy.
Really nice pickup for that.
But MIBR also actually played well.
Like first time for the next round too.
In a while.
Getting ever closer. A couple other big ults, 2 away from the Showstopper, 2 away from the Viper's pit. I mean,
it means that
use their ults because they're just getting
playoffs is going to be sick.
Before it really starts.
Like America's playoffs should be the most entertaining, even though the groups has been the worst.
We'll be able to hold on to this one.
Because NRG have potential, 100 Thieves have potential, MIBR now.
You can see now, I
mean, potential. Crew maybe, hopefully after today.
Let's see what they're able to piece together for that final weapon. The stress may be starting to mount here for Nongshim.
Paper X Liquid. Yeah, I mean, this game? Dude, this game's done.
When do you consider a timeout as
Nongshim? when these start going in, it's gonna be done.
That's my thought right now is maybe sooner rather than later, but you have enough for a mostly buy as you got a Guardian. Just had to be bought down for Persia.
What about C9? I mean,
fanning out, but now they're
probably the worst I've seen a Viper comp played on attack in a long time. Played retake against it a couple of times on defense.
Cleared by RB from sight.
Had pretty bad anti-ecos.
Tell where the bot was going.
Yep. You would think that kind
of they ain't beating anyone playing like that.
As long as they know their geometry, they should know there's going to be a player playing.
They would lose to all the teams I just mentioned earlier playing like that.
Going wide. Tommy frantically needs a bailout here. The pipe doesn't go deep enough, but the shock dart layered in with the Clovey tilt that absolutely will.
It's nice though. A lot of util on this one. Now does Yeoman, dude, why do they keep playing their ults on the side? I'm so nervous for them.
Clear the drone.
Okay, ult's getting involved.
He's got the Nightfall ready to rip.
Yeah. They were just like, mate, we kind of need your Vice ult to actually send onto the site here. Really hope that Francis does and pop his ult.
Pushing through without audio, at least you'll know that you're going to have the weapons advantage.
Oh, he popped his ult. Okay, G actually have a chance. It's a really bad ult.
Taken down, Francis. The smoke is dropping. He's got nothing but a classic.
Dude, imagine that could get more people that would have hit like 4.
He needs to do so much heavy lifting. Push out, finds himself a second kill, but can get no more. Persia offset. Collects on the 1. Shots flying. Yeoman with the off. Shuts him down.
What a mess up from Nongshim this one.
It's 5 more chances here to try to close this out. Global Esports continue to run this back.
Now you're starting to see the pressure getting to Nongshim a little bit. I mean, Downby's just completely screwed.
Get a pass lane!
Yeah. Didn't want to use it to try to get out. Just never felt like maybe he had the opportunity. Yeoman still with that op. Still putting it to darn good use. Nice little flick there. And Global Esports very much still in this.
I mean, it's definitely a timeout after this one.
That first timeout from Nongshim.
Actually,
I mean, they're
She
just
messed up pretty heavy.
not really able to
You
do
messed
anything.
up pretty heavy, but you got
Especially about these B main hits.
you got 5 chances of
4 in a row after
redemption.
that
So
second
good.
timeout call.
And in theory,
It hurts that you missed
during
that first
that,
op shot.
they'll
Like,
probably
that is really painful, because if you
get a
get,
couple of those ults
you know,
back.
especially if you get Crystal on it,
Maybe one of
that's
them.
those shock darts out of play, and then that corner a little bit more difficult to clear out, right? So things like that, like, snowball those rounds so out of control. And with how good Nongshim looked,
Would you
know,
say
for
as a
so
G
long in
coach?
this map,
I'd say they fucked
would
it,
have expected this.
to be honest. I was like, this
A
is
lot
yours.
of Nongshim fans here today
They're nervous.
want to see them
They don't know
continue
what they're
on.
doing.
Want to see them fight. You know, at the very least, making Ascension.
I would
Still
be heavy
potential
believing
for
after
more,
what I
but
just saw.
Long road to go. Domby still with that overdrive. Stinger for him. Bunch of sheriffs. You're maintaining that weaponry, and now Yudotan has the showstopper. Could opt to try to use that potentially. But there's this vice wall here for Yeoman. And he's going to hold the op at long angle first. So this is like a layered defense to make
It
sure
just
that
looks
there's
like
any
they're
push
gonna
out
make
of being able-
mistakes.
Backing off the angle, though.
I'm not even sure G needs to do
Little
too
bit of
much.
noise being created by Francis in mid. Shifts him in that
Just
direction,
wait
but
for them
still,
to
he
make
has the
mistakes.
safety of the vice wall.
So sad for
He
Gentamates.
knows that
And
if anybody
I
comes
still
behind
haven't
him, he
watched
can
like
get
their
out or turn and face
I
the
haven't watched
fight.
their owner stream to see how
Does
he
come down to
reacts.
help Ivy out a
But I
little
bet
bit.
it's devastating, man.
Global Esports looking for that response. They've widely been avoiding this A site because it is so annoying to try to get through Ivy's util.
Ooh.
And a chance.
And not a moment to spare there. Looks like he's considering a repeat as well.
FNS wants to coach. It's not worth it, man.
Pushing forward. Just around the
Unless
corner
he
is
gets a
Domby.
super team to pay him big time, it's not worth it. He's got it too good right now.
Try to open up the approach here towards A. Barrier mesh holding back Crystal here for the moment. The drone to try to chase forward. Just give a target over to Yudotan.
30 seconds.
Still though, they got
Won't
space.
be able to find any. Zero man. Ooh, RP really jumping right into that shot. He is able to avoid it. Confirms presence there, the operator, but the spike now planted. 5v5. Nongshim look for the retake.
A ton of util here and the overdrive.
Bot gonna be sent. Snake bite just to clear out that back box here on the site. Paranoia could be absolutely monstrous, but they haven't said it yet. Now ends up going through. Domby
Hero,
pops the overdrive. Ivy finds one.
It has a bit of potential.
Bot reveal,
Keep
spot
an eye on that
coming. Yudotan
defuse.
quick to
Keep
get
an
a
eye on
shot
that
down there on the
defuse.
slide.
No, not like that.
Zadi pushes another
Oh
out of
god.
the smoke, and they're just sticking
Oh
it.
no, man! They created so much chaos
What
that
an
no one tried to
unbelievable
spam
way
the plant.
for this map to come to a conclusion.
Oh.
Felt like Global Esports should have had the upper hand, but instead,
They lost to an eco, dude.
Thieves in the night. That is Nongshim
They
taking
lost to
away
an
Global's
eco.
map pick.
Yeah, I mean, this was a stellar